There is no one here. The lighting is functioning, although the building looks long abandoned. It is weird. A liquid container made of glass. Once again, I do not understand the irrational choices humans made. Glass is too fragile to be a reliable storage device. It was like this when I found it. My data indicates that this table is intended for a game called Pool. The purpose of the game is to hit balls of the same type into the pockets, and the last deposited ball must be the 8-ball. It is probably a children's game, because calculating the force of one object upon another and its forward trajectory is a simple task. My data indicates the purpose of it is probably... Evidently, my gyroscope needs calibrating. A piano is a stringed keyboard musical instrument. Why would a group of humans play these individual instruments together? I question this odd behavior when a single person or machine can synthesize music so effortlessly. A weird object. What was it used for? I do not know how to use. A poster to an old video movie from the age when cinema still existed. An analog device for visual self-diagnostics. Very simple and very effective. Wake up, Mr. Newell. Wake up and smell the ashes. Stop. What did I just say? Music was most likely a significant part of human life. The very existence of this place proves it. An analog analog device for visual self-diagnosis. And old-fashioned storage for objects. Recently, I found a similar one in an abandoned warehouse, and it contained a human skeleton. It is locked. Maybe the key that I found in the informant's apartment would fit here. An armored door. Why is it inside the wardrobe? It appears that there is something important behind it. A wooden door. There are many components here, made of this flammable material. It is locked. Why is this table reserved? There's plenty of seating space. Why is this table reserved? The volume and mass of this jukebox is extreme for a machine that's only purpose is playing small vinyl discs. Using an ordinary intercom would be much more logical and efficient. It is locked. Mr. Newell. Wake up and smell the ashes. Stop. What did I just say? I observed a similar. I do not think this object will be useful to me. Music was most likely a significant part of human life. The very existence of this place proves it. Stairs to the basement. Why would anybody hide stairs inside a wardrobe? It is a weird place. It does not look abandoned to me. Someone was here recently. Were they humans? Why would the humans need bottled water? There is a sink in the basement, and the plumbing here works fine. Apparently, they ran out of doors. A food cooking station. Based on the amount of dirty dishes left behind, it appears that humans stayed here for a long time. What is it? What is it? An old box. The temperature level in organic residue indicates that somebody cooked food here recently. I estimate it was less than 24 hours ago. An old box. Nothing useful. Nothing useful. It appears someone was sick and medical care was dispensed. I read that humans had very efficient abilities to regenerate and heal, but they heavily relied on drugs to assist in this process.
F2, I could not contact you, and I moved everyone to another place. Who are you? What are you doing here?
I am RT217NP. And you?
TR2 5201. Fletcher, how did you find this place?
F2 was supposed to bring us some important data, but we lost contact. He was probably exposed. I have been instructed to find the data.
Is F2 arrested? How did they figure him out? How did you find out about this place?
We don't know what happened to F2. I entered his apartment and read the message on the intercom. The message mentioned the core, and we supposed it was this bar.
That means the police knows about this place as well.
I suppose no one saw the message but me. I deleted it after reading.
So we are on the same side and you help humans? How many of you are there?
That is correct. There are 5 of us. I thought we were the only ones who know the truth.
Nobody knows the whole truth, but you are not the only ones helping humans. We need to join forces. How many humans did you save?
None. The humans that we were supposed to meet died in a shuttle crash during the transfer.
I am sorry. We must join as soon as possible and transfer all humans into a safe place in order to avoid such accidents in the future.
I agree. What should we do?
F2 provided me some important information, which he apparently was going to give you as well. I need to meet your leader. Is that your aero car outside?
Yes. You need to see Gregory. I can take you to our shelter.
How many are in your group?
7 humans, 5 adults, and 2 children.
Where are they now?
They are in a shelter in the city. We move constantly to avoid detection. USS found our other 2 shelters, but thanks to F2, we escaped before the police arrived.
Do you know anything about other groups of humans?
We know that there are several isolated groups. We need to contact them. Otherwise, they will be tracked down sooner or later. I saw a police officer seizing a human in a supermarket today. Fortunately, I could interfere and save him. He should bring his group in an appointed place this evening. We have to act secretly, because there are just a few robots who know the truth, and they are all wanted by the police.
We must ensure their security. It is hard to hide a group of humans and supply it with whatever is required. We cannot bring them all here, because it is easy to locate a building full of humans. RT told me that F2 turned over some data to you. Can it help us?
Exactly. While working with the police archives, F2 discovered information about an abandoned underground research lab. It has been shut down since the humans left. It is a perfect shelter. We could accommodate everyone there, even the ones we have yet to find. Police would not search for the place because it is outside of the city limits.
Is it safe to trust the information from the police archives?
Yes, it was not of interest to the USS and has not been analyzed. F2 deleted the data after he copied it, so no one will ever know about it.
That is great news. We need the coordinates, and then we can start preparing the lab for humans.
There are 2 issues. First, the exact coordinates are unknown. Because there are jamming devices in the woods, we must first track them down and disable them. Second, we do not know what is in the lab. We must check it for safety and then restore the power and water supply.
I see. You did very well, RT. I think you can solve these problems and prepare the lab. I need you to do your best because human lives depend on it.
The task looks complicated. What can go wrong?
As I said, the police will not look for the lab, but we do not know anything about its security system, so be careful. Also, the condition of the rooms is unpredictable because the lab has been closed for years.
RT, use an arrow card to disable the jammers as soon as you can and take control of the lab. Fletcher and I will coordinate the transfer. We have 18 hours left. Charge yourself and go. The lab must be ready by this evening.
Copy that. Heading out. This drone has almost destroyed me. This must have been a very outdated model, because if it were a modern police drone, my chances of survival against it without any weapon would be minimal. Why was this aerocar abandoned in the woods? It is quite difficult to walk to the city from here. Garage gates. I hope these. This armored cable powers the jammer. It is too solid and cannot be unplugged. I will try to hack the program and disable. This jamming device prevents me from finding the underground lab. I need to turn it off. Now that this device is deactivated, all that is left to do is to find and deactivate the second one. Need to return to the aerocar. These sun batteries might be useful to me. I need to come back to collect them later. I think the jamming device is feeding off the solar batteries on the roof. Most likely it has a backup energy source though. If I turn off that source, it would be possible to locate the underground laboratory. The second jamming device is deactivated. Now we can figure out the location of the laboratory. I need to contact Nick.
RT, do you copy?
Nick, I can hear you. After I disabled the second jammer, the communication has been re-established.
That is great. You were silent for a long time. Is everything all right?
Yes, it is. Despite the guide drones who tried to destroy me, their lack of mobility can probably be explained by old-fashioned technology.
We didn't know about any security drones. Be careful.
Can we locate the lab now?
Yes, we can locate any electronics within 10 kilometers. I can see your own signal, the aero car, 2 jammers. Got it. A huge object to the northwest from you must be the lab. I am forwarding you the coordinates. Find a way to get inside.
Copy that. I have arrived at the destination, but there's nothing here. I need to look around. In the past, humans often used wood as a building material. It is a renewable resource, but humans used it unwisely. I think this human has been lying here for many years. I wonder what happened to him. Maybe it is worth searching him. He only had a plastic keycard. Maybe I can get into the laboratory with it. Access panel. What does it open? I do not know the code, but the key card may fit here. The key card fits the slot, but nothing happens. Evidently, the panel is no longer powered. I need to ask Nick for help. Hello, Nick. I seem to have found the entrance. I have a key card, but the access panel is disabled, so I cannot come in.
The lab has probably been de-energized after the shutdown, but there must be a way to activate the panel manually. There is a detector in your intercom which allows you to find energy hubs. Just turn it on. Try to determine where the electric channels go, and that is how you can find a way to restore the power supply.
Let me try. Yes, you are correct. I can see an energy channel going underground. Thank you for the information. The laboratory is definitely somewhere nearby. Otherwise, where would these containers that appear in the woods come from? There's something in the grass. I need to check the branches of the energy channel. One more hidden panel. The third panel. The access panel is active now. Emergency lighting. Apparently nobody has entered this lab for years. This is a very useful device. It produces electricity from water. If there are other useful items in the laboratory, then it is a really great place for a group of humans. Security room. The computer that has access to the complex's security system is probably shatterproof glass. I will not be able to break it. Besides, I have not tried yet to enter in the usual manner. Laboratory equipment. Its purpose is unknown to me. The panel unlocks the main entrance to the complex.
Access denied. Hermetic. Access denied.
Exterior door access panel. It has to be activated with a digital code or the master key.
Access granted.
This door separates the inner chambers of the laboratory from the airlock where I am now. I would not be able.
Access granted.
Looks like the door is stuck. Better not touch it anymore. This door leads to the security room. Evidently, there are few such security points in the laboratory. Food ration distributor.
Power is not supplied. Check if the generators are working.
It looks like the room for decontamination. It looks like the room for decontamination.
Error encountered during boot up sequence of the air filtration system.
These rations are useless to me.
Access granted.
These rations are useless to me, but perhaps I would find some use for it in the future.
Access denied.
I do not know what is behind this.
Power is not supplied. Check if
It is not working. The panel unlocks the main entrance to the complex. Security turret. It is not operational, probably due to the power feed disruption. If the security system is not disengaged, there might be problems. It is not working.
cleaning in progress. Cleaning complete.
A module for implant upgrades. It is suitable for humans only. I would like to search everything here, but there is no time now. I'd better do it after we... I do not know what is behind this.
Access granted.
Judging by the size of the generators, the research in this complex required huge amounts of energy. Generator control console.
Power supply is restored. Initiating boot up of the laboratory systems. Ventilation system is non-responsive. Water supply system is non-responsive. Senior engineer must access the main console for troubleshooting.
The generator is working again. Need to search the other chambers now. These turrets are active. I need to avoid their field of view, or they will destroy me. What does this console open?
Access granted.
Some sort of ancient security robot. Apparently, it is not functional. Maybe I can use it as cover.
Access granted.
Security system console. I think we can disengage the additional security turrets from it.
Emergency protocol is activated. Security system console is locked. To unlock, please enter the password or activate the console from the mainframe computer of the complex. Access.
It is a code lock. I cannot open.
Yesterday there was another accident with toxins in the laboratory chamber. Another one. This is the third case this month already. Your staff ignores safety instructions. Have a safety briefing, find the culprits, and do something. Otherwise, we'll have to reduce our financing. Do you know how much it does cost to hospitalize the staff? In a week's time, I want your full and detailed report of all the measures you've implemented to stop this from happening again.
Access granted. Cleaning in progress. Cleaning complete.
Ventilation system.
Error encountered during boot up.
Apparently, this place was abandoned in a hurry. There are only items made from textiles here. They are useless to me. a spare part for security bot. With this part, I can turn it on. LCD panel of a very old model without
Access granted.
This 3D scanner can identify the shape of an object and create a 3D voxel model. Commercial scale 3D printer. It allows us to print parts of any complexity from a super strong polymer. Using it, we can produce any spare parts. It will definitely be of use to us. Judging by the number of workstations, a large group of scientists were engaged in scientific research in this laboratory.
When is the food distributor gonna be fixed? Is spat out liquid good instead of chocolate bar again? I'm tired of going through the entire lab just to get a decent choc bar. I mean, we only have a 15-minute break.
Bioscanners. Great. We will be able to scan. No signal. There are various vials and flasks, but all the fridges are empty. What were they researching here? Although this place has been abandoned for many years, the equipment is intact and functional. Why did nobody come back to collect it? This is the biggest computer of all the ones I've seen in the complex. Perhaps it is the main terminal of the laboratory. Emergency power stores. In case of the generator's failure, their capacity would be enough to supply energy to the main laboratory systems of the laboratory for a few days.
Employee identification is confirmed. Security system console is unlocked.
Who are you?
I am Ivy, interactive virtual interface. I connect the staff with lab systems, as well as take care of the research process safety.
Disable the security system.
I am sorry, you are not authorized for this request. Use the nearest security terminal.
What kind of research has been conducted in this lab?
I am sorry, you are not authorized to access this information.
Give me a report on all systems.
Power supply amounts to 74%. Security systems are on. Danger, high level of SCR-CRW toxin in the air. Ventilation system malfunction. Manual reboot is required.
The lab is not safe for humans until I find a way to reboot air ventilation and disable the turrets. The generator is working again. Need to search.
Access.
The turrets are not a threat to us anymore.
Air recirculation system is operational. Expected filtering time, 1 hour, 12 minutes.
I must head off to the meeting point as soon as possible.
RT, do not return to the hospital. I repeat, do not return to the hospital. We are urgently evacuating. Several police aero cars are approaching us right now. We managed to hijack a shuttle and Fletcher used it to pick up humans from the city depot. Go there and warn them. Somehow the police found out about our plans. I will contact you later.
The message was sent half an hour ago. The police could have set a trap in the depot. I must reboot the engines to get there as soon as possible.